Hello, everyone. My name is Jenia Wendu. As moderator of the Eastern Baptist Association, it is my joy to welcome you to this brief review of 2019. As I guide you through this video, I pray that you'll be inspired by all that God is doing in and through us, and be encouraged to continue to play your part in His story. EBA includes us all, not just the regional team and trustees. Let's hear a little of what God has been doing in one of His churches. Our gathering was to be held in Norwich, so let's travel about 10 miles southwest of Norwich to the town of Wymondham.
Hi, I'm Paul Smith. I'm the minister at Wymondham Baptist Church here in Norfolk, and I'm here to tell you a story of God's faithfulness in response to a huge step of faith that we took. Last year, I felt that we as a church should plan a Sunday for baptisms, even though we'd had nobody show an interest or baptisms or no one wishing to make that request. A date was put in the diary for that baptism service 6 months before, and as we were heading to that date, even up to a week before the service, still nobody was seeking baptism. And then on the morning of that service, even at 10:30 as we started our service, we still had no candidate for baptism. But I still felt that we should go ahead, and we had the baptistry filled. We were going through worship, and on that Sunday morning, as I was preaching, 3 people came forward and gave their lives to Christ and were baptized. And it was a wonderful celebration for us as a church, and a great illustration of just stepping out in faith. If you feel that God has called you to do something, you've got to see it through all the way to the end.
Praise the Lord. Here are some of the other highlights from last year.
Over 100 people attended the Ministers' Conference. We held 3 days for newly accredited ministers and additional training days, including Excellence in Safeguarding training, attended by nearly 850 people. Within the EBA, 23 churches, chaplaincies and pioneering projects received home mission grants. This is only possible because of your generosity. The regional ministers continued to offer advice, support, encouragement and prayer to ministers and churches, including participating in services, deacons and church meetings.
A weekly prayer focus was sent out as well as thought for the week. The Secretary's monthly bulletin shared essential info, and many of you visited our Facebook pages and YouTube channel.
Your Ministerial Recognition Committee helped 15 candidates to discern God's call to ministry. 13 ministers settled in churches in the EBA.
This year we're delighted to have appointed Diane Forsyth as our new part-time safeguarding lead.
Hello, I'm Barry Walton. I'm the EBA Treasurer. I'm going to share some of the financial blessings and challenges from the past year. In 2019, we received £447,195 and we spent £469,440 on home mission grants and resourcing the association. Because we needed to spend more than we received, we had to take £22,245 from our reserves. Obviously, we can't rely on reserves forever. And so we continue to explore ways of increasing our income and reducing our costs. None of what we do is possible without your generous giving to Home Mission. So thank you.
We thank God for his goodness, faithfulness, and love, which we have experienced again in the past year. Together we continue to share the good news of Jesus where he has placed us. I pray that we'll all continue to experience and share his many blessings this year.